The Hawk Tuah girl just scammed the world with the meme coin the other day, and she didn't even spit on that thing first. From viral sensation to crypto chaos, Hailey Welch, the Hawk Tuah girl, just launched a meme coin that skyrocketed to nearly $500 million before crashing harder than anyone could have imagined in just a couple of hours. But this isn't just about one meme coin. This is a story about trust, hype, and the dangers of mixing celebrity culture with unregulated markets. Hailey Welch became an internet sensation with a hilarious viral video.
You gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing, you get me?
When she announced her cryptocurrency, Hawk, fans followed her quickly and turned into investors. Welch promised that the coin would be revolutionary, though details about its purpose and roadmap were vague at best. But that didn't stop people from pouring money into it, even their life savings. Within hours of its launch, Hawk had hit a market cap of $490 million. Social media was on fire. Influencers were hyping the coin, Reddit threads were buzzing, and TikTok videos were going viral. Investors bragged about getting in early, and they shared screenshots of skyrocketing wallets. It was a classic case of FOMO, the fear of missing out. Everyone wanted a piece of what they thought was the next big thing. But the dream didn't last long. Just hours later, Hawk's value plummeted by over 90%, leaving thousands of investors with worthless tokens. People who had emptied their savings into the coin were left devastated. Some even claimed they lost everything, believing Welch's promise of a life-changing opportunity. Blockchain analysts quickly began investigating, and their findings were shocking. Just a few wallets controlled the vast majority of the Hawk tokens right from the start. One wallet alone held 17.5% of the total supply and dumped at its peak, walking away with over $1.3 million in profit. And this wasn't just a failed project. It was a market manipulation on a massive scale. Welch, of course, denied any involvement. She claimed that neither she nor her team sold any tokens and that they had no control over the crash, but the damage was done. Hawk investors weren't buying her excuses, and calls for legal action began to mount. This isn't the first time that we've seen influencers embroiled in crypto scandals. Logan Paul's CryptoZoo is one of the most infamous examples. CryptoZoo was marketed as a groundbreaking blockchain game. Logan Paul promised users could buy and hatch NFT eggs that would create unique hybrid animals. These NFTs were supposed to be usable within the interactive ecosystem, and early investors were told that they'd be rewarded as the project grew. The pitch was pretty convincing. Paul's fans saw this as an opportunity to be part of something innovative while making money at the same time. But the cracks began to show almost immediately. Users who bought the NFT eggs discovered that the promised features like hatching and interacting with hybrid animals didn't actually work at all. The ecosystem turned out to be little more than overhyped sales pitch, and frustrated investors were left holding digital assets that had no practical value whatsoever. What made things worse was how the money raised was handled. Reports surfaced that key developers weren't paid, leading to project delays and ultimately abandonment. Logan Paul's response? He pointed fingers, blaming contractors and the development team for mismanaging funds. His attempt to shift the blame didn't help Paul's reputation or his investors, many of whom had sunk significant amounts of money into the project. Even partial refunds offered by Paul couldn't undo the damage done to his credibility or to the wallets of his fans. SafeMoon is another example of a crypto project that burned its investors. Unlike CryptoZoo, SafeMoon marketed itself as a token with revolutionary mechanics designed to reward long-term holders. Every transaction on SafeMoon was taxed, with a portion redistributed to existing holders. This created an illusion of stability and long-term gains for those who held onto their tokens. The idea was simple. The longer you held SafeMoon, the more you earned. On the surface, it seemed like a win-win for everyone involved. However, the reality was far from ideal. Critics soon discovered that the SafeMoon development team held a significant portion of the token supply, and this gave them the ability to influence the market at will. Rumors of insider trading started to circulate, as large sales by early investors caused the price to tank. Despite its initial hype, SafeMoon's value began a slow and painful decline, leaving countless investors with massive losses. Now, while the project still exists today, its credibility has been severely damaged. What was once considered a revolutionary token is now viewed as a cautionary tale for anyone considering investing into new cryptocurrencies. And let's not forget about BitConnect, one of the largest crypto scams of all time. BitConnect wasn't a meme coin like the Hawk or SafeMoon. It was an elaborate Ponzi scheme. BitConnect promised users guaranteed returns of up to 1% per day, an offer so outrageous it should have been a red flag for most investors. They claimed that their revolutionary trading bot could predict market fluctuations with incredible accuracy, ensuring steady profits no matter the market conditions. The pitch was so enticing that it attracted billions of dollars from investors worldwide. People were drawn in by flashy marketing campaigns and testimonials from successful investors and BitConnect's charismatic representatives. However, the entire operation was built on lies. There was no trading bot. Instead, early investors were paid using the funds of new investors, a classic Ponzi scheme structure. When regulators began investigating and investors started withdrawing their funds, the scheme collapsed like a house of cards. BitConnect's failure wiped out over $3 billion in investor funds, sparking lawsuits, arrests, and years of legal battles. The fallout was immense, and to this day, BitConnect remains one of the most infamous examples of how greed and deception can lead to catastrophic losses in the crypto world. At the heart of these scandals is the psychology of trust. Influencers like Hailey Welch and Logan Paul rely on their parasocial relationships with their fans. This one-sided connection creates a sense of loyalty and trust, making fans more likely to invest without doing their proper research and due diligence. Add the power of social media, and it's easy to see how hype can spiral out of control. Platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit amplify the frenzy. A single tweet from a popular influencer can send a meme coin soaring. But that same viral power drives the growth, also accelerates crashes. Once confidence is lost, the entire market can collapse in a matter of hours. So how can you avoid becoming a victim? The first step is education. Learn the basics of blockchain and how wallets and transactions work. Look for red flags like a small number of wallets holding most of the token supply. Research the project team. Are they experienced developers or just influencers looking for a payday? And don't get blinded by hype or promises of guaranteed returns. Crypto is volatile by nature, and anyone who claims otherwise is likely not being honest. Diversification is another key strategy. Don't put all of your money into one risky investment in YOLO, especially something as volatile as a meme coin. A well-balanced portfolio that includes traditional investments like stocks, ETFs, or bonds can provide much-needed stability while still allowing for potential growth. And finally, trust your instincts. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The lack of regulation in cryptocurrency is a big part of the problem. The SEC has started to crack down on scams, but enforcement is slow. Some countries like China have taken extreme measures by banning crypto entirely. They ban and unban Bitcoin every other day. Others like El Salvador have embraced it as a legal tender. This inconsistency leaves investors vulnerable. The Hawk disaster isn't just about one coin. It's a reflection of larger issues in the crypto world. Every scam erodes the trust in the industry, making it harder for legitimate projects to succeed. But it's also an opportunity to learn and push for greater transparency and accountability. Now, what's your take on Hawk and CryptoZoo and all the other disasters we've covered? Do you think influencer-backed cryptocurrencies could ever be trusted, or are they all just scams waiting to happen? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.